ខ្ញុំមានខ្ញុំមកបានមកប្រមូលពួកខ្ញុំរត់ពីអាពតទៅដល់ជរុំពួកខ្ញុំនៅជរុំរយហេតុបានមកនេះនៅជរុំម៉ាក់ខ្ញុំគាត់ដូចសពថ្ងៃចឹងគាត់រស់ស៊ីហើយគាត់រួចដុតនំពីនំបាវហើយនឹងឲ្យបងប្រុសហើយបងស្រីខ្ញុំដើរលក់ខ្ញុំទួយពេកខ្ញុំអត់ចេះលក់ខ្ញុំនៅកូនញ៉ាដល់ឲ្យបងប្រុសបងស្រីហើយបងស្រីខ្ញុំថាមួយថ្ងៃនោះបងប្រុសខ្ញុំក៏ចង់លក់មុតលក់ថាគាត់មុនគេគាត់រត់ទៅក៏ជពុកលក់អស់នំត្រូវមាត់ម៉ាក់ហើយដល់មកមានបងផ្សេងខ្ញុំបានប្រាប់ថាម្ដងនោះបងប្រុសខ្ញុំស្រុកបក្រមហូបតែបងប្រុសខ្ញុំចេះអ៊ំខ្ញុំគាត់ចិញ្ចឹមមាន់មួយគេដាក់នៅលើតបអូតែបងប្រុសខ្ញុំទៅពេលណាមាន់ល្ងាវមាន់ស្រែកអ៊ំខ្ញុំក៏ទៅរកអត់មានពងបាត់បងថាចំមាន់គាត់ស្រែកមិនក៏អត់មានពងតែក៏ចាំមើលថាពីជីវិតរបស់ខ្ញុំតិច and តែគាត់បាននៅភពនេះI want to welcome everybody and thank you everyone for being here tonight in this sad occasion, but we want to celebrate his life. So as much as it'd be happy tears, so I want everybody to remember the happy moments y'all share with him. I know everybody's here because he's touched so many lives in so many positive ways, and there's more that is not here tonight who aren't able to be here, wish they could be here. But I was speaking Khmer first. And then I was tell about his life in English. I don't know Laos, so I apologize to my Laos family. So, but ខ្ញុំនឹងនិយាយពីប្រវត្តិរបស់បងប្រុសខ្ញុំបងប្រុសខ្ញុំកើតនៅ1971ពេលហ្នឹងគាត់ម៉ាក់មានតែបងប្រុសខ្ញុំហើយបងស្រីខ្ញុំទេហើយដល់75ពេលខ្ញុំកើតពេលក្នុងអាពតបានពួកខ្ញុំមានខ្ញុំមកបានម៉ាក់ប្រមូលពួកខ្ញុំរត់ពីអាពតទៅដល់ជរុំពួកខ្ញុំនៅជរុំរយហេតុបានមកនេះនៅជរុំម៉ាក់ខ្ញុំគាត់ដូចសពថ្ងៃចឹងគាត់រស់ស៊ីហើយគាត់រួចដុតនំពីនំបាវហើយនឹងឲ្យបងប្រុសហើយបងស្រីខ្ញុំដើរលក់ខ្ញុំទួយពេកខ្ញុំអត់ចេះលក់ខ្ញុំនៅកូនញ៉ាដល់ឲ្យបងប្រុសបងស្រីហើយបងស្រីខ្ញុំថាមួយថ្ងៃនោះបងប្រុសខ្ញុំក៏ចង់លក់មុតលក់ថាគាត់មុនគេគាត់រត់ទៅក៏ជពុកលក់អស់នំត្រូវមាត់ម៉ាក់ហើយដល់មកមានបងផ្សេងខ្ញុំបានប្រាប់ថាម្ដងនោះបងប្រុសខ្ញុំស្រុកបក្រមហូបតែបងប្រុសខ្ញុំចេះអ៊ំខ្ញុំគាត់ចិញ្ចឹមមាន់មួយគេដាក់នៅលើតបអូតែបងប្រុសខ្ញុំទៅពេលណាមាន់ល្ងាវមាន់ស្រែកអ៊ំខ្ញុំក៏ទៅរកអត់មានពងបាត់បងថាចំមាន់គាត់ស្រែកមិនក៏អត់មានពងតែក៏ចាំមើលថាចាំមើលមកគាត់ទៅតាមបងប្រុសខ្ញុំហ្នឹងលើតបអូហ្នឹងលួចពងមាន់បាត់តែអ៊ំគាត់វាយហើយបងប្រុសខ្ញុំដូចកូនប្រុសទាំងអស់ចឹងវាថាលេងឈឺបាក់ដៃបាក់ជើងប្រសពពេលពួកខ្ញុំបានមកម្ដេចនៅឆ្នាំ1981ខ្ញុំចាំថាបងប្រាប់បងខ្ញុំថាអូបងមិនថាយើងបានទៅថាសួរហើយបានទៅទី3តែខ្ញុំកូនគេអត់ដឹងថាសួរនៅឃើញថាអូបាននៅថាសួរដើរហោះលើពពកមានសិតតែវិឡានៅក្នុងវិឡាមកដល់នេះអត់មានចឹងណាពួកខ្ញុំមកអត់មានលុយទេអត់មានលុយម៉ាស៊ីនម៉ាក់លក់អស់សរងអីក៏ចែកទៅគេអស់គាត់លក់មានលុយប្រមាណក៏ចែកទៅគេអស់ចែកនៅជ្រុំមកមានតែខ្លួនមកកាផ្លេនឹងឯងហើយខ្ញុំចាំនៅលើកប៉ាស់ហោះពួកខ្ញុំបានភ្លក់ទឹកខោទីដំបងហើយបងខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តណាគេថាគេចង់បានទៀតណាស់មកបងខ្នាត់ចាំខ្ញុំទៅសុំគេឲ្យខ្ញុំស្គាល់ឈ្មោះហេតុខ្ញុំក្លាហានខ្ញុំទៅសុំគេអត់ដឹងទេទៅដល់កម្មដៃបងខ្ញុំទៅដល់ចោលចង់បានអាហ្នឹងអាហ្នឹងតែគេអត់ចេះខ្មែរទេទៅបានទៅក្រោយឲ្យបងផាត់ទៀតហើយពីតូចដល់ធំមកបងប្រុសខ្ញុំគេថាបកាយខាងបាក់ឆ្អឹងបាក់ដៃគេថារបួសរហូតចាំពួកខ្ញុំរៀន just roller skate តែ roller skate មួយយប់នោះមួយបងធំចាំឲ្យពួកខ្ញុំខំទៅ roller skate ជុំគ្នាមកយប់នោះថ្ងៃសៅរ៍ម៉ាក់នៅម៉ាក់ក៏ទៅរកស៊ីបាត់ហើយថ្ងៃសៅរ៍ទឹក ដល់ពេលថ្ងៃសៅរ៍ពួកខ្ញុំទៅ roller skate មកវិញបងខ្ញុំក៏បាក់ដៃមកវិញគាត់រំដៃទៅម្ដងវិញត្រូវពាត់ទាំងអស់គ្នាអបាយទាំងអស់គ្នាអត់ខានបានទៅ roller skate ដល់ទៅពួកខ្ញុំធំទៅ middle school បងខ្ញុំគេរៀន skateboard ទៅគេមកไปเรียนវិញគេជិះ skateboard គេផ្លាត់ជើងទៅបាក់ឆ្អឹងជើងម៉ាក់នៅរស់ស៊ីដល់ពេលទៅម៉ាក់យកទៅពេកស្អែកឡើងបាក់ឆ្អឹងជើងត្រូវពាត់ទៀតខ្ញុំមិនបងប្រាប់ត្រូវពាត់មកទៀតម៉ាក់ឈប់ឲ្យជិះ skateboard ដល់ពេលខ្ញុំចាំមកដងនោះបងខ្ញុំគេចង់លេង football តែគេមាន football គេលេង frisbee football ហើយជាមួយពុកម៉ាក់គេបងបានក៏នៅ Florida ពីអ្នកហ្នឹងគេបងខ្ញុំប្រុសខ្ញុំបោះអា frisbee ទៅអា frisbee ហ្នឹងគេត្រឡប់មកវិញពីអ្នកហ្នឹងគេរត់ទៅជុំគ្នាទៅគេបុកគ្នាបងខ្ញុំខំដាច់ចិត្តដាច់ទៅបងខ្ញុំជា typical កូនប្រុសតាំងពីតូចដល់ធំហើយដល់ពេលបងម៉ាក់បើកហាងអប្សរានៅ Broad Street នៅពួកខ្ញុំនៅពីទូដល់ពេលទៅគាត់ភ្ញៀវច្រើនពេកបានគាត់ move មក public street នេះពួកខ្ញុំធ្វើការនៅនឹងរហូតដល់ធំទៅបងខ្ញុំឈប់ពីហាងគេរកការងារផ្សេងទៀតគេទៅធ្វើការនៅ Comcast ធ្វើខាង cable តខ្សែ cable ទៅតាមផ្ទះតធ្វើនៅការនៅហ្នឹងបានបងខ្ញុំដល់ថាគេចង់ធ្វើជាគ្រូតែគេធ្វើជាគ្រូបរិញ្ញាខាង Comcast ធ្វើគ្រូបរិញ្ញារហូតដល់2019ដល់បងខ្ញុំកើត stroke ទីដំបូងតាំងពី2019រហូតមកដល់ឥឡូវបងខ្ញុំបានកើត stroke 3 ដងក៏កើត stroke ធំ3ហើយខ្ញុំដឹងថាម្ដងនោះក៏មាន stroke ទូចមួយកើតនៅឆ្នាំ COVID 2020ហើយក៏ទូរស័ព្ទមកខ្ញុំហើយខ្ញុំប្រាប់បងខ្ញុំថាបងឯងកើត stroke ហើយទៅ emergency room ក៏ថាអត់ទេក៏ allergy peanut ខ្ញុំថាអត់មែនទេបងឯងកើត stroke ហើយទៅអ៊ីរ៉ានក៏ថាឲ្យចាំតែចាំគាត់មាន appointment ទៅពេទ្យថាគាត់កើត stroke នៅភ្នែកតែគាត់ថាអត់អីទេគាត់ទូចទេហើយពេលឆ្នាំមួយឆ្នាំកន្លះនេះបងខ្ញុំគាត់បានដើរលេងគ្រប់កន្លែងដែរគាត់នៅមានកន្លែងច្រើនទៀតដែរគាត់អត់បានតែគាត់ចង់ទៅឆ្នាំមុនបងស្រីខ្ញុំបានយកគាត់ឲ្យប្រពន្ធគាត់ទៅលេងនៅស្រុកខ្មែរគាត់ស្រុកខ្មែរគាត់សប្បាយណាស់បានទៅជួបបងការគេបានទៅសៀមរាបបានជួបគាត់ស្រីនាំគាត់ដើរទៅលើមួយខែខ្ញុំក៏ដឹងមកគាត់ទៅមេស៊ីកូខ្ញុំចាំគាត់ថាមកវិញថាអូគាត់សប្បាយគាត់ស្រឡាញ់មេស៊ីកូគាត់ចង់ឲ្យបងប្អូនទាំងអស់គ្នាទៅហើយពួកខ្ញុំថាចាំថ្ងៃណាចាំទៅហើយទៅទៅមកពីមីស្នាពេលប្រពន្ធគាត់បានមួយឆ្នាំជាងនេះតាំងពីគាត់ការស្រោបមកប្រពន្ធគាត់ចង់ទៅណាប្រពន្ធជួយទៅរហូតគាត់បានប្រពន្ធមួយគឺថាលេខ1ហើយពួកម៉ាក់គាត់ទៅប្រាប់បងខ្ញុំនិយាយនេះថាពួកម៉ាក់សួរថានៅនេះឯងចង់ធ្វើអីគាត់ថាគាត់ចង់ធ្វើអីគាត់ចង់ថែទៅប្រពន្ធគាត់ហើយកាលថ្ងៃច័ន្ទបងខ្ញុំក៏ខូចពីព្រលឹមមិនដឹងថាហេតុអីទេប៉ុន្តែថាគាត់ដួលអត់ដឹងថាហេតុអីទេប៉ុន្តែព្រោះអ្វីហេតុអ្វីក៏ដោយដែរបងខ្ញុំមិនអាចមកវិញទេសូមអ្នកទាំងអស់ទៀតក្នុងបងខ្ញុំនៅក្នុងអ្នកបេះដូងចាំពេលវេលាដែលគាត់បានជប់លៀងជូនអ្នកដល់ទាំងគ្នាអ្នកដែលគាត់នៅរស់ពីក្រៅគាត់គឺថាប្រពន្ធគាត់នៅខាងកូនប្រុសពីរ Xavier ហើយនឹងJeremy បងគេទាំងអស់បន្ទាប់មក Xavier រួចទៅ Brianna ពី Brianna បើគេ Caitlin ហើយនៅសបងស្រីខ្ញុំហើយខ្ញុំអូនបើនឹងជាជីវិតបងខ្ញុំ I'm just going to give a short bio, hopefully not take too much of everybody's time. But first of all, I want to thank everyone for taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know some folks have canceled their plans. Some travel from a distance away, even though I came from this way. But I appreciate everybody for making arrangements to be here tonight. It's a blessing. It shows what a wonderful man my brother is. A friend that you can always count on. He was also a comedian, so if you know him, you know my brother loves to make people laugh. He always took a positive spin on life. Everywhere he went, he always had some type of comedy to say about everything. If you were sad, he found a way to twist it and make you laugh. So, my brother was born in 1971. I know that the program says he was 73, but you know, as immigrants, we come here. The one thing your parents always want was education, the best education for their children. So she lowered his age so he could go to school as long as he could to give him the best education. So during his lifetime, we went 75 to Khmer Rouge, entered Cambodia. That's when I was born, so I was a baby then. And in 75, my mom was able to take her 3 children. She was a widow. My mom was married to a military spouse. So our father was missing in action due to the Khmer Rouge. And she realized that she had to take care of us. She was pregnant at the beginning of the Khmer Rouge with me. And when I was born, she realized that she had to migrate to Thailand. That was the only place that was going to be safe. So my brother and sister, they were at the youth camp. So my mom found a way to get those 2 and escape in the middle of the night. We finally made our way to Khmer Rouge. I have to say I was a good baby because I didn't give away our hiding spots. So that was her worries, was that I was a baby and I would give away my hiding spot. And along the way, we had a god brother, Bulao. He joined us as another family member. He came to Khmer Rouge with us, married my cousin. They have beautiful children together and grandkids now. So we started as a family of 4, ended up with a family of 5. And we came to the U.S. in '81. When my mom first went, there's segregation in the camp. You're either Cambodian or Chinese. So my mom spoke Chinese, so we were able to stay on the Chinese side, which had more privileges. But as my mom, she's a businesswoman everywhere she went. So she learned to sell cookies before the sun rose, before the guards came to the camp. So she always snuck around. My brother and sister were the ones selling the pastries. So you see, we were always in the food business our whole life. My brother is an amazing chef. He's got my mom's chef DNA. If anybody knows him, have tasted his food, he's the Iron Chef, if anybody knows him. So, food is his passion, but he also loved teaching. He was always a great teacher, great instructor. Some of you have been taught by him in many ways, different ways. Great in math, excellent math teacher. So, and that's what his passion was, always educating everywhere he went, touching people's lives. So when we came to the U.S. when we were little, and I remember he said, we're going to heaven. And I thought heaven was, we were just going to bounce from cloud to clouds and castles in the skies. And that was my vision of what the U.S. was. And we had our first taste of Coke. My brother loved it so much. He said, I don't know what it's called. I said, I do. I didn't. So we went to the stewardess, grabbed his hand. I said, I'll tell her what you want. I know what it's called. I didn't know, so we pointed, and he was able to get another cup of Coke. And he discovered it. He loved Coke. But my brother loved food. Food was his passion. So we grew up in the restaurant. My mom opened her first restaurant on Broad Street. It was me and my brother. We ran tables. And then the restaurant got busy. So we opened a bigger location on Public Street where we are now. It'll be 40 years next year, because I was 9 years old when it opened. So next year will be 40 years we've been in the restaurant business. And so my brother worked at the restaurant until he met his second wife, Nikia. And he decided he wanted something more. So he applied to Comcast, got hired at Comcast at first as a technician, and later became an instructor for Comcast. And I'm sure anybody that he has taught, he has had many jokes. But he found a way to teach and simplify the steps. So if you ever got a chance to learn from my brother, you know how he is. No matter how technical, he found a way to simplify things. He was very good at finding a different way, a simpler way. But again, everywhere he went, it was always revolving around food. On Monday morning, he passed in his home. The cause of death, we don't know. We don't want to know. We just know our brother's gone. So the only thing we want everyone to remember is his smiling faces, the jokes that he's told you, the lessons he's taught you, but also keep his wife and children in your prayers. And we know he's in the heaven because he has done nothing but good. So he's with my mom in the heavens. So one day, the four of us will be together again. My sister, myself, mom, and brother. He leaves behind his wife, his two sons, Jeremy, the oldest, Xavier, the second oldest, Brianna, his first oldest daughter, and Caitlin, his baby, and also his big sister Kim, and myself. So that is my brother's life story in a snapshot. I'm sure you have your own. So please cherish my brother. Remember him. Say your goodbyes tonight, tomorrow morning. And thank you all for coming tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jasmine, for your wonderful share about biography about your brother. Speak both Cambodian and English very well. Thank you so much for your share. Thank you. And the next